Could that controversy help Trump with Bernie supporters? To former Democrat pollster Pat Caddell. Pat, welcome to the program. What do you think? I mean, this is a real controversy here. How many of the Bernie people will jump ship for Trump?
Well, right now, I would say, look, about 40% of the Bernie supporters either don't want to, are not going to probably support Hillary at this point. Some of them are going to Trump, maybe about a third of that. A third of them may be staying home, and a third of them are going to third-party candidates. They're still in movement.
But wait a second. If your proportions are right, the number of people who will support Trump and or stay home is greater than the number of Bernie supporters who will jump ship and go to Hillary.
No, I'm just talking about the people who say they will not support her. I'm saying the majority will, but I was saying where the others will go. The fact is we don't really know yet, but I want to tell you, with Bernie Sanders supporters, the belief that as Donald Trump said at the convention in his acceptance speech, which I thought was a smart line, the system is rigged. Poor Bernie Sanders didn't have a chance.
He said that.
This reaffirms that to these voters. And remember, a lot of the Sanders voters, at least with Trump, they agree on trade. The delegate, Angie Burley, you just had on, that is a big issue. That is a big Trump issue, too. They are against the political class and what they feel is a rigged system politically and economically. Bernie Sanders and Trump have been supping out of the same trough at opposite ends, I've said all year.
You just heard it from Angie Burley.
Yes, yeah,
that was a threat. That was almost an ultimatum.
This
you
coming
fix
out,
the trade thing or there's chaos.
Yeah, and they've got a problem because superdelegates are going to come up at this, and we will see what happens, because that's the question about the future of the party. And remember, a lot of Sanders voters, Sanders dominated young voters, and they are, while they don't like Trump, they are really not pleased with her.
Okay, in your analysis, are the Democrats more split going into their convention than the Republicans coming out of theirs?
Well, I think maybe so. I think potentially more. I don't think you hear it in media very much. I mean, other than, frankly, Fox will cover it. They want to, you know, this picking up Kane, for instance, will not help either. I mean, as Morelli said, you know, you just keep looking at the moment that Bernie Sanders, as I said, surrendered, gave up his sword, and he didn't get to get his horses back, by the way, couldn't take them home. His Appomattox was joyless. Though to the Sanders people, many of them, if you look at social media, have been terribly upset by this.
Tim Kaine doesn't bring them all together again?
Tim Kaine is about the worst choice for them. He is an establishment inside politician on the trade bills and other. He and Hillary Clinton are very, very comfortable.
Well, they're going to appear together on that podium on the left-hand side of the screen a couple of hours from now, and that's in Florida.
Yes. But, you know, the thing is, what I really am amazed by is the Democrats' attitude that the Trump speech was somehow very negative, was dark. And you know what the difference is? It finally came home to me, Stuart. The American people agreed with what Trump said. 68% of them think the country's in decline. This notion that, oh, you know, that the press many of the mainstream press and the Democrats have, they're whistling past a graveyard on some of these things that, oh, people really, things are great. If I were Trump, that's the campaign I'd like to have it based on. You have a special, I think it's tonight. Yes. It's on the Fox News channel. Yes. And it's Clinton's Left Turn. That's the headline? Yes. It's special about where the Democratic Party has moved and why. And particularly the nominees movement, even in this campaign to the far left. And also we focus on the Sanders voters and Democrats who feel they've been left behind, like me. That's you. That's me. I mean, I'm a Democrat, and I love my party's history. I don't understand this party, where it's going. But and so we're really going to delve into that for an hour. We're really pleased. It's our first Political Insider special from our little political show that we do with Doug and I and John LeBouy. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Fox News reporting Clinton's Left Turn, a Political Insider special. That is tonight, anchored by Harris Faulkner. Tonight, 8 p.m. That's Eastern Time on the Fox News channel. Pat Caddell, thank you very much indeed. We will see you tonight. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Why